Whoa, Full Metal. Wonder what asshole I'm playing this time.
Yeah. I know you're playing today, Robert. I'm here to manage you. I am, of course, just a walking rug. You're playing like this fucking loser, Adelaide Spence. Like, who even are they?
I have no fucking clue who this person is. I just feel like they're not worthy of my time.
No. They had this old gimmick, right, where they're like, I kill people. You didn't kill anything except for your record. 1 in 3 everywhere you fucking go. What does it matter? Robert, you're going to kill it today. I know you studied all of your round 3 movies. Round 2 is a glorious wheel for you. They'll get like 2 points maybe. Any words for the person you're going to KO today?
I mean, just crawl back under that rock that you came out of, man.
Hell yeah. Fucking Patrick Star looking head ass. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
What assholes! Like,
I know.
Come on, Bobbert. We come in here. We're here to be nice. We're here to have fun.
We are,
and they're just mean to us.
So mean.
Cousin Day over there, just a giant like hairpiece, thinking they're so funny.
And they have no respect for us.
No respect at all.
No respect.
Here,
I mean,
you know what?
We'll let our benevolence shine today.
Robert Castner, you dickhead. I'm gonna take you back to school. Right, I'm going to give you the beating of a lifetime. Have I studied? We'll see. Will I win? Probably not. But if I am anything, I'm self-defeatist, and defeat is in the word. So that means I will win today. Let's fucking go.
I think you have all the tools here to beat down any pricks that get in your way.
Hell yeah! Got a hammer. I got a drill. I got something I can't say on air. I have everything I need to destroy Cardiac. Robert Castner. Let's go.
Fuck you, Bobbert.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Full Metal Trivia. We are here once again on another match on the road to the title. This one is going to be Adelaide Spence versus Robert Castner. I am your host for this evening, or daytime, or whenever the hell you're watching this show, Brian the McCuffin Michaels. With me today, somebody I don't think I've ever had to co-host with. Not had to. I've ever gotten to co-host with. RJ. How are you doing today, RJ?
The answer to that is yes. We have it.
The answer is he is. That's it. Not good, not bad. He just is. But here he is making an appearance in regular Full Metal, taking a break from running things over at Geek. We're happy to have you here, RJ.
I appreciate it. You know, my first love is always going to be movie trivia. I'm worse at it than Geek, but it's still, it's what we all started here. So, it's fun to come back. I don't get to play because I fucking suck. I hope they don't, because apparently this is a road to the title. So we're definitely going to see some fireworks, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the only drawback to not having you play is that we won't get to see any moves today. Or maybe we will. Who knows? All right. But with that, let's go ahead and bring in our competitors for today. Coming to the ring first, with a record of 3 wins and 0 losses, he is Robert Ghost Castner.
Hi, guys.
And his opponent, with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss, Adelaide, the Vatriarch, Spence.
How about Anthony? Your new manager's such a dickhead.
I know. Anthony needs to get notification because that gets nuts.
Yes, whoever both these people's managers are, apparently with this match was not important enough for them to show up.
They should never return again. Ban them immediately.
I like your new managers, both of you. I like your new managers better. Stick with those. All right. So anyway, we're going to get started with round number 1. You guys all know how it works, but who knows if somebody's watching this channel for the first time. So there will be 8 questions in 8 different categories. Each question you'll have 15 seconds to write your answer down. When we call on you, you must verbalize your answer and show us your board. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If someone answers all 8 questions correctly, you will get a bonus question also worth 1 point. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entire game. Any questions?
How much do I need to pay for RJ to continue eating sensually into the camera?
All right, so Spence is going to start with negative 2 points. So we get into the match. RJ, why don't you go ahead and take us off with question number 1?
All right, here we go. Round number 1, question number 1 is going to come in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What is the full name of the Discovery One's onboard computer in 2001: A Space Odyssey?
This is a movie that, honestly, I've never gotten the love for, but I know I'm in the minority on this.
I've never seen it, so I'm even in more of a minority.
I've never been much for Kubrick either. But
amen to that.
Add to the geek category sci-fi fantasy, and it would be great.
Markers down. Spence, what do you got?
HAL 9000.
And Robert?
His power level's over HAL 9000.
Correct.
I will get a darker marker so it shows it better on camera. I don't have one. Fuck. Let's try this.
So many promises.
Is that
Good?
better? That's better. Okay.
Too fun. All right. Question 2. In the category of romance, Call Me by Your Name takes place in what European country?
You know, Brian, I did not know the answer to this question, but you know which answer I did know? The first one. I've never seen the movie.
There you go. That means you're already shooting 50%.
Already. I had to figure
Even
out which
not
way to
having
look
seen
like
the
I'm
movie.
actually looking
Maybe
at it.
that's the key to your success is don't watch any movies and you'll just know all the answers.
How do you think I've made it this far?
5, 4,
That's not an exaggeration, people.
2, 1. Start with Robert this time.
Italy?
And Spence?
Italy.
That is correct. I would also like to point out you do not get to let your cat help you. So
Oh, yeah. What's the answer?
I think the cat is there simply to hide your hands. I think you're looking everything up.
so much.
Oh.
All right. Here's question number 3.
All right. Question number 3 is going to come in the category of horror. Who plays Annie Wilkes in Misery? You know, I put on like my big boy voice when I read these questions, and when they're really short, I'm really disappointed. I'm like, I didn't even get to like really talk.
You don't get to really show off your theatrical.
Exactly.
It's true.
Now we're taking a nap.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Back to Spence
Kathy Bates.
and Robert.
Kathy Bates.
All right. Both players still perfect. Three questions. Question 4, in the category of directors. You thought your question was short. Mine is just, who directed Matilda?
Great film, though.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I do remember enjoying this.
I feel like it still holds up. There are some things a little out of date, obviously, but it actually still holds up pretty well.
I've been told the musical is good, but I haven't seen this one.
I have heard the same as well. Not about School of Rock, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Robert
Danny DeVito.
and Adelaide.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Danny DeVito.
Still perfect through 4 questions. I'm trying to jinx you guys every question. It's not working.
Apparently so, damning us.
Next one in classics.
No, but good try. Anyways, your next question is actually going to come in the category of animation. So, you know, I get to read it. In The Road to El Dorado, how are Miguel and Tulio revealed to be the people? I'm sorry. Wow. I read that wrong. I apologize. I'm going to start over. In The Road to El Dorado, how are Miguel and Tulio revealed to the people of El Dorado to not be gods, but mortal men? I apologize for that slip up. It has been a long day, a lot of lines, and a lot of tongue twisters. I'm tired.
When did I mention cats? What the fuck? I'm so confused with the private chat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. I think we're back to Spence
They bleed.
and Robert.
Said the same thing. They bleed.
They ain't got time to bleed, but yes, they do. Perfect.
I mean, if
through
we're
5.
going to get specific, only one of them bleeds, and, you know, we know who, but never mind.
Well, if you'd like to
Does
challenge,
the host
you
want
can.
to challenge?
The written
Yeah.
answer is
I would love to challenge this question for them. I would love to say,
the
I
host
would
is
love
challenging the
to use-
question.
I
We'll be
would
right
love
back
to
after
use
this.
Host challenge that neither
1 hour later.
of them should get the point. Because this
It was a trick
question
question.
is bully.
You're both wrong.
Is it wait, RJ, come on, triple threat, let's go.
Bully.
All right. Question 6 comes in the category of comedy because we're not having any fun here today. What mockumentary comedy released in 2000 has performances by Fred Willard, Eugene Levy, and Catherine O'Hara?
I've also heard this is really good.
I think I saw this one. I don't want to say too much. Don't give anything away. I've
Fair
seen some of these and not others. I'll just say that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Let's start with Robert
Best in show.
and Adelaide.
Best in show.
Best in show is correct.
All right, your penultimate question. I say pent because I feel like it. Is going to come in the category of Oscars. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in 1963's Lilies on the Field?
Lilies of the Field.
Did I say on? I said on, didn't I?
I thought you said of, but it is
Lilies
Lilies
on the
Field.
Waterfront,
Yes,
right?
sir, go ahead.
It sounded like that to me for a second, too.
He
And
said
no,
on,
one,
but who cares?
no one corrected me.
I'm going to challenge RJ to have his points now.
That's fine.
RJ
This
does
is
not
why-
get the point. There you go. Happy?
This is why I don't do this.
4,
I'm going to eat my applesauce.
2,
And now it's gone.
1.
Never mind.
Marcus down. Spence
Sidney Poitier.
and Robert.
Sidney Poitier.
That is correct. All right. Both competitors are perfect through 7 questions. If either of you or both of you get this right, you will get the bonus question.
They sure do, Brian.
Sure do, Brian.
Question 8 in the category of plot summary, because, of course. Name the film from the plot summary. A wealthy playboy becomes interested in the daughter of his family's chauffeur, but his more business-focused older brother also develops feelings for her.
My high school actually did a play version of this movie. It was a really good production. I enjoyed
Did
it.
you play the daughter?
No, I was actually still like a stagehand at that point.
Oh.
You know,
Well, that's
sophomore. You don't really get to. It's juniors and juniors game.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question, okay? Spence's first repeat. Name the film from the plot summary. A wealthy playboy becomes interested in the daughter of his family's chauffeur, but his more business-focused older brother also develops feelings for her.
But yeah, the politics of high school theater.
It's all a damn popularity contest.
I want to
mean,
hear more. Please.
Yeah.
Go on.
4.
there's
3.
nothing more to it. Freshman and sophomore got the crap jobs. Juniors
1.
and seniors got the roles.
Markers down. Robert
Sabrina?
and Spence.
I put Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That might be right.
It is Sabrina. We would have
Yeah.
also accepted the other Sabrina because they're the same plot.
It's the same
They are
All right. So we actually do have a leader coming out of that. But Robert did get the perfect round, so he is going to get the 9th bonus question. RJ, hit him with that. You don't need to write this down, Robert, because you're the only one answering.
All right, Robert, for the bonus point, your question. What year was Finding Nemo released?
I'm weirdly second guessing myself on this. 2003.
That is correct.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Robert. Let's go.
All right. So the score coming out of round 1 is 9-7. Robert taking the lead as we go into round 2. Round 2, of course, being the wheel round. The wheel round, the leading competitor, which in this case is Robert, will decide to go first or second. And whichever player goes first will choose either red or black for their color. The wheel will be spun and land on one of the categories or the color. If the color is spun, the competitor with the corresponding color will choose the category for themselves or their opponent. If the category is spun, you can keep it or you can respin. But if you respin, you'll be stuck with that second spin. The questions are worth 2 points each. There'll be 4 questions. You can go to multiple choice, but that will reduce the value to 1 point, and stealing is available. Robert, I'm not going to bring in your manager today.
Damn it. I was
so you
going
have
to
decide
ask.
for yourself.
I'm not an
Would you like to
independent.
go first or second?
Oh, man. So much pressure. Ugh. What do I do? I really wish my manager was here.
See, Robert, as your opponent, I think you should go first.
I'm going to defer, actually.
All right. Spence, do you want red or black?
Always bet on red.
All right. That's almost becoming as cliche as saying always bet on black, but
Almost.
we'll let you get away with this time.
Oh,
All
it's 100% as cliche.
All right. Let me bring up the correct wheel here,
That's
hopefully.
strength. Just knock it out of the park.
And there it is. All right. The wheel has been primed. Remember, you do get to one chance to respin if you want. Here is your first spin. Written by Adam
Of
McKay.
course. I'll take it.
Shit. It's awesome.
RJ, go ahead and Spence the questions in that category.
Alrighty. As soon as I find it, I will do that for you. Because I was ready.
Just give me 4 vice questions. That's all I need.
Damn. Okay, there it is. Oh, it actually
Long
went pretty far
history.
down. My bad. All right. Okay. And a reminder, competitors, keep your hands up at all times during this round. Adelaide, are you ready for your questions in Adam McKay?
Sure.
All right, your first question. What is Dale's father's, Robert's, profession in Step Brothers?
Robert, what's your dad's profession? Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, a doctor, B, a lawyer, C, an architect, or D, a banker.
Architect.
Robert, a chance for a 1-point steal. Your options once again are A, doctor, B, lawyer, C, architect, or D, banker.
I'm going to shove that hearing aid so far up your ass, you're going to hear it as your small intestine slowly produces shit. He's a doctor.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Oddly enough, that was verbatim the full answer. Oh my god, amazing!
That's exactly what we wanted. Adelaide, your next question. 2012's The Campaign takes place in which U.S. state?
New Jersey.
Robert, chance for a 2-point steal.
South Carolina.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for North Carolina.
Damn it!
North Carolina.
Okay. Interesting. I always thought it was South.
Are you thinking about challenging that?
No.
Okay.
As your opponent, Robert, challenge it.
No.
All right. Adelaide, your next question, your third question. Who plays Dick Cheney's youngest daughter, Mary, in Vice?
Allison Pill.
That is correct for 2 points.
The one question I wanted from this.
Your fourth question. In Talladega Nights, what chain restaurant do Ricky Bobby and his sons go to with his parents before his father is kicked out on purpose?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Chili's, B, Applebee's, C, TGI Fridays, or D, Cracker Barrel.
Got all of those. Chili's.
Robert, another chance at a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Chili's, B, Applebee's, C, TGI Fridays, or D, Cracker Barrel.
We come back here and order the same things. Applebee's.
Fuck.
That's correct for the
Damn it.
1-point steal. And Adelaide, you're... Oh, no. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's not Geek. I'm sorry. I'm used to 5. There's only 4. You're done. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, so that ends Spence's half of the round, picking up 2 points, but Robert did get 2 points of steals out of that one. But we are going to go over to Spence's turn at the wheel.
Robert.
Usually you have to pay double for that, Cotton.
All right, and here is your first spin. Rom-coms. That would be romantic comedies, by the way, in case you weren't sure.
There's one thing on here that terrifies me. Just one. Does that mean I should take it then? Screw it. I will take rom-coms.
All right, we're sticking with rom-coms.
Didn't you just use this as a strength?
No.
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 All right. I will be reading your questions in rom-coms.
I will be sitting here.
You're doing a great job of it, too, by the way.
Mhm.
Appreciate that.
All right, so, Robert, your first question. In Two Can Play at That Game, who plays Shantae Smith, a woman who gives advice to other women on how to keep their men in check?
I think I know, but I'm going to go multiple choice just in case.
Is it A, Gabrielle Union, B, Vivica A. Fox, C, Jada Pinkett Smith, or D, Sana Lathan?
Can I hear the options one more time, please?
Is it A, Gabrielle Union, B, Vivica A. Fox, C, Jada Pinkett Smith, or D, Sana Lathan?
Gabrielle Union.
That is incorrect. Spence, the chance for the 1-point steal. Your options are A, Gabrielle Union, B, Vivica A. Fox, C, Jada Pinkett Smith, or D, Sana Lathan.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Also incorrect. We were looking for Vivica A. Fox.
Okay.
How dare all of you?
I've never heard of that.
I was thinking of the
That
wrong
was-
movie, honestly.
How dare you? She is a national treasure.
How dare you, sir?
Dare you, sir?
Question 2. In The Holiday, Iris befriends Arthur Abbott, who prior to retirement held what job in the film industry?
Movie producer?
That is incorrect. Spence for a 2-point steal.
He's a writer.
I will accept that because we said in the film industry he is a screenwriter. Correct.
Oh,
So that is a 2-point steal. Question 3 in rom-coms for Robert. Jennifer Aniston and Paul Rudd co-starred in what 90s rom-com about a pregnant social worker who develops romantic feelings for her gay best friend and decides to raise her child with him?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Picture Perfect, B, She's the One, C, The Shape of Things, or D, The Object of My Affection?
A.
That is incorrect, Spence. For the 1-point steal, is it A, Picture Perfect, B, She's the One, C, The Shape of Things, or D, The Object of My Affection?
Is it B as in Brian is really cool?
That is also incorrect. It is The Object of My Affection.
So it was D for duh. Done with these people.
Mm.
I'm just kidding.
See, RJ knows rom-coms is where it's at. That's his strength.
I do like me a good rom-com every now and again.
Question 4, your fourth and final question in rom-coms, Robert.
Yeah.
Who plays Violet's sister Susie in 2012's The 5-Year Engagement?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Allison Brie, B, Emily Blunt, C, Dakota Johnson, or D, Jillian Jacobs?
Allison Brie.
That is correct for 1 point.
All very handsome women
Damn
on
it.
that list.
Jesus Christ, I sucked in that.
All right, so at the end of round 2, I have it a slightly closer game than round 1. It is a 1-point game with Robert 12 and Spence with 11. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
All right. So that will bring us into round 3. Round 3 will work as such. There'll be one question worth 2 points and 2 questions worth 4 points each. There is no multiple choice available, but also no stealing. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. You'll have the option to respin only one time in round 3, so choose to use that wisely. If a movie has no questions remaining for that point value and a player lands on it, you will get a technical respin. Whoever's behind first will start answering first. So in this case, that will be Adelaide. And once Adelaide pulls ahead, we switch over to Robert until someone is mathematically eliminated. All right. So your movies for this match are Disney's Robin Hood, Fargo, Coming to America, The Court Jester, Monty Python's Life of Brian, Videodrome, Liar Liar, and Alien.
Sweet.
It's the
All right.
best round we've listened in a long time.
All right, let me just bring up the wheel for that.
You like Dark Road, don't you?
Maybe eventually. I don't like being in charge of everything. All right, here's your round 3 wheel. Okay. Remember, you get 1 spin for the whole round. Use it wisely. Spence, this is your first spin for a 2-point question.
I agree with whatever the chat said. We'll keep your secret.
Disney's Robin Hood.
Let's go. Sure.
Do it.
You're keeping that?
Yeah.
Okay. Since, let me see, I read for Robert in round 2, I will read for Spence in round 3.
Mhm.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. All right. Adelaide, for 2 points. In Disney's Robin Hood, who voices Prince John?
Damn it. I was hoping you wouldn't ask me a voice actor question. I'm just gonna say John Cleese. We can move on.
No. The correct answer was Peter Ustinov, or Sir Peter Ustinov.
Oh fucking! Oh shit! You're
It
right.
was also King Richard.
That's
Interesting.
the one person I should know.
All right, so we're going to stick with you for your 4-point question.
Mm.
Here is your first spin.
I'm gonna
Or
sit here and be
Robert, can I
salty
borrow a
that
point?
Jake didn't test me on these questions before this match.
Life
I
of
love
Brian.
Portchester.
Respin.
I'm disappointed in you, but here's your respin.
I like it. Like it's a good movie.
And we're back on Disney's Robin Hood.
Okay.
So
right.
that was probably a really good respin, though. Let's be honest.
I mean, one of those movies is better, and it's not this
All
one.
right. For 4 points. Where does Otto the blacksmith hide the money Friar Tuck gives to him? Clean answers only, please.
God.
Answer or
In his hat.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was in his leg cast.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
All right, so here's where we're at. You have one question left. You need to answer this question correctly, or Robert will win the match. You do still have your respin left. No,
I don't.
you do not have your respin left. You just use that, but you do have 2 repeats left. All right, here is your first spin.
Is it?
Oh,
You want to try Life of Brian now?
Videodrome.
I wanted you to get Videodrome so bad.
Brian, can I
Alright,
respin
so-
that? Like,
It is no. You used respin. So answer the question on Life of Brian after all. All right. Okay. In Life of Brian, when Brian is fleeing his new followers, he accidentally steps on the foot of a man who hadn't spoken in how long?
I would love to answer a question about a dude just like shoving his face into a TV set with lips for some fucking reason. 20 years.
And your winner, Robert Ghost Castner. The correct answer was oh so close. It was 18 years.
That was pretty. Just give
You
me
were
the 1
close.
point. I
It's
avoid the
around-
TKO.
You know what? Let's pretend it's Schmodown. Close enough. You get the
Hell
point.
yeah! Benefit of the doubt.
All right, so that brings us to the end of this match. Robert taking the lead. Let's go to our post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place competitor, Spence. You know, you did great. You went 7 for 8 in round 1. You picked up a steal in round 2.
I
Round 3
tried to
didn't
pull
go your
anything
way.
Valor. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Or
Any regrets? Anything you would have done differently?
I mean, honestly, if I had gotten to Robert's rom-coms questions, I wouldn't have done good. Like, I knew his last question, but that didn't help me out at all. It's just I haven't had to answer round 3 yet, and we just saw like not amazing at it. You think someone who runs a league with deep cuts would be better at them? I'm really happy Robert won. I came in today and I told him like, hey, win or lose, one of us moves on, and it's important because faction support. I did good in round 1. And I'm really happy about that. I got the question that I was praying for in Robert's strength. I'm not upset. I'm fine.
And you seemed like you had a good time.
Yeah, I mean, like when you're with Robert, you're not gonna have it's like, and you and RJ is like today's fun. Like I got my ass kicked, but it was fun.
Well, at least if you're getting your ass kicked, you can laugh while you're doing it.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see you again at some point in the future. But for now, we're going to say goodbye to you and bring in our winner for the match, Robert. Yeah, you got that perfect round plus the bonus for a true perfect round in round 1. Round 2, I'm guessing, was not what you wanted to do in round 2. Round 3, you got every one of your questions wrong that you answered. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I stink at it.
So I'm disappointed in that. But how are you feeling about the match?
Yeah, I mean, first round, great. Second round, I was surprised he took my strength. Apparently, the opponent's advice is the advice to go with because I should have just spun first because I knew 3 of those 4, and the one I missed was because I always think it's the wrong Carolina. Rom-coms, yeah. There was a couple in there that I was between 2, and I've been doing this a lot lately, picking the wrong one. I did know all Spence's round 3 questions. Not that that means anything. Just, I was looking forward to it. I did watch 5 of those movies in a day because I had a day off, and I would have liked to have put all that work to the test.
I will say there's nothing worse than watching a bunch of movies to be asked 0 questions about any of them, especially if you have to watch any bad ones. I don't know how you felt about this particular list. I'm not saying this list, but in general. But
I love this list. There are things in there I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I did, but I didn't, and I was pleasantly surprised. This happened in a teams match too, but the difference was in the teams match I was coming off the injection, so I didn't feel well. So that kind of balanced itself out. But TKO is good.
Yeah. You obviously showed your stuff in this match. As this is one of the matches in the road to the title, your next match, we can tell your opponent will be one Kurt Kolakowski.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that match?
Well, Pittsburgh pride. That's good. That's a thing we can bounce on. I obviously have to be better if I want to play against Kirk. And Kirk, is really good at deep cuts. So it will have to be a situation where I have to be in the lead or we have to be tied going to the deep cuts. So I have to shape up a little bit on the categories, but I feel pretty good about it.
All right. Well, we're all looking forward to that match. That one is definitely going to be one to watch for me, as eventually somebody's going to come and try and take my title from me if my partner doesn't do it first. But anyway, so that brings us to the end of this match. RJ, final thoughts.
No, that was a good, solid match. Adelaide said it themselves. They hadn't really seen much of the third round. An important match like this, to see it for the first time, it can be nerve-wracking because you think you're ready for those deep cuts, especially a movie you want to get, and then it asks you something that you're just like, I truly don't remember that part of the movie, and it sucks. And like you said earlier, sometimes
it could be your favorite movie, but they might ask a question that's just deep, just some detail you never even noted, and you never know what it's going to do.
Or like you said, it could be a movie that you've never seen before, and you watched it for the first time, and it doesn't even get asked about, and you're like, I wasted time.
But I guess it's worse things you can do than watch movies. Although I guess that depends.
Of course.
But I'd like to thank you for coming and co-hosting with us today. I had a great time. All the competitors seem to have fun too. So with that, we'll say goodbye to you for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you check out everything else on this channel. I have been your host, Brian Michaels. RJ here with me. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.